I'm going to show you a hip exercise that will fix your hip impingement. It'll fix your hip strength. It'll actually help back pain, because one of the underlying reasons why people have low back pain is because their hips are so weak, the hip muscles are so weak, that there becomes an instability, and then the low back muscles have to compensate by constantly being tight. So if you have constant tightness, if you've been everywhere and no one can help your back pain, this is simply worth a try. It's a very simple exercise, but there's a lot of intricacies, so watch the entire video to get the most benefit, and you can follow along with me and try it out. So let me set up the camera properly so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Step one, and this is the most important thing you have to consider, is you're going to lose your balance. So it's important to do this near a kitchen counter or something like that. What you'll do is, second thing, is you're going to take off your shoes, and the reason why is because you need to be able to feel the ground and grip the ground with your feet. That is very, very important. So how you're going to do this is if you're holding on to the kitchen counter or a table with your right hand, you're going to be exercising the left side. That way, if you happen to fall, you're more likely to fall to that side and you have something to grip onto. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand up on one leg, stand up nice and straight, and then you're going to take this leg that's up and bring it back so that you kind of hinge at the hip. And when I say hinge at the hip, I mean just like a door hinge. You're going to bend like this. Your knee will slightly bend, but your leg is going to be, for the most part, straight. So your leg is out, back, like a ballerina, that type of thing. And no, I'm not a ballerina by any means, so don't judge my form. Now what you're going to do in this position is you're going to take your right hip and you're going to drop it that way so that you rotate so that your belly button is now pointed in that direction. Then what you're going to do is, just using your muscle strength of your hip, you're going to rotate at the hip joint on your left side so that now your belly button is pointed in that direction. Then you're going to rotate again, dropping this right hip. Now obviously I have pretty good balance because I've done this for a long period of time, but I would suggest holding on to a table, and you're going to rotate back and forth just like this in a very slow and controlled fashion. And you will feel your feet working, your calf muscle working, your shin bone has a muscle right in front of it called a tibialis anterior, and you're going to feel that working. Now see how I'm going very slow and methodical in a very controlled fashion. My belly button points that way. Now my hip drops and my belly button is pointed 45 degrees that way. And I'm feeling it on my left hip right now. This is a great exercise. I learned this by studying the books by Stuart McGill. He's a leading spine researcher in Canada, somewhere in Canada. And he's got some great books on how to take care of the spine. And so I've used his methods of exercise and information on how to help people with back pain. And so I would suggest that you look at his books. In fact, you know what I'll do for you? I'll put a link down in the description of his books on Amazon so you can look at them, read the reviews, and see if it's right for you. Now, my left hip is cooked just from that exercise. So I'm going to do it on the right side now. Now I would be facing in the opposite way, but that's not very conducive to YouTube, right? So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to drop my left hip now. My belly button is pointed to the right, and then just using my muscles to rotate about the axis of my right hip, I'm going to do that. This is a great exercise. So try it, see what you think. It might take, oops, I just lost my balance there. See, that's why you need something. Let me know what you think about this exercise, but don't comment down below without trying it. So many people comment, and then I look at my algorithm, and you only watch 10 seconds at most of the video. If you really want to know how to help your back, I have an entire playlist on my channel of all the exercises that I show my patients in my office. And I'm gonna put that over here on the right side somewhere at the end of the video. I've been in practice for 28 years. I've helped just hundreds of thousands of people with back pain by giving them exercise, doing adjustments, helping them with their diet so they can, get a sensible diet to lose weight, get the weight off, and then get healthy. And that's what it's all about, man. That is the fun part of being a chiropractor. No one wants to just prescribe drugs and let the patient go out the door and you never see them again. You want to see that you're having an effect on people's lives. And that's the juice that makes this stuff fun. Whew. All right, that's the exercise. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to look at the playlist and look at all these exercises that I have for you. It's all there for free. People come in and pay me for this stuff. I'm giving it to you for free.